Hello, I'm Brian and you're watching Someplace or Another. And today I'm at the Missouri History Museum. Let's go check it out. The Spirit of St. Louis, the first solo transatlantic flight. 1764 to 1904. Well, let's go check this out. And the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. And this reminds me of the telephone museum I went to last year. It's very cool. I washed the colored clothes today, and just as I had about finished hanging them out, the line broke down, so I had to do them all over again. Yeah, that sounds like my life. That's Mimi Shoto in the picture. And this must be Therese Sierra's Dollery. So that was Therese Sierra and August Shoto's wedding attire. A great fire in St. Louis. A catastrophic fire of 1849 revealed the peril of us living in a city not prepared for disaster. Does that sound familiar? Hey, here's some cool little fire hats from the period. Tools of St. Louis. Here's some hand planes. And I don't really remember what this is called. Some kind of thrasher, maybe? Well, if I'm wrong, just leave it in the comments. Some more woodworking tools. This part of the museum is pretty cool, although everything's behind glass. Looks like we have some workers that are about to go on strike. General strike of 1877. I think this is some product that is hauled down the river in the steamboats. Mr. Toodles is pretty funny. Starting over in St. Louis, on the edge of the western frontier, St. Louis offered many opportunities to people seeking a new life. Things that were made in St. Louis. Adam Lemp built a personal fortune and changed the face of St. Louis industry. In the 1830s, Adam Lemp supplemented his St. Louis grocery business by brewing and selling lager beer. This 12-barrel brewing kettle was one of the first kettles Lemp used in his lager brewing. Let's see if we can get a shot inside. See, I couldn't see that when I was there in person. Bucky Beer and Winkemeyer Brewing, Bach Beer. There was a lot of breweries back in the day. Of course, there's Budweiser. Here's some old surveying equipment. Pretty cool. Okay, now we're off from 1904 to 2000. Let's head off into the baseball room. You Cardinals fans will probably really enjoy this. It looks like we have some stuff from the old stadium. Remember those old playgrounds with the metal slides and the concrete animals you played on? Yeah, that was safe. Here's a shot of Tower Grove Park. Taking a sleigh ride. Looks like fun. Falstaff. That picture's from Professional Park. That's taking baseball way, way back. I don't remember that at all. They even have chairs from back then. Here's another brand of beer I never heard of. Hyde Park. The Cardinals and the World Series in 1967. The Hummers, a women's professional softball team. Okay, who out there remembers the arena? Leave a comment below. Vivian Rose Gibson and her family. Here's some items from the 50s. Interesting. Well, that's kind of cool. Suburban living in St. Anne. This is a pretty cool looking kitchen. I'm thinking 50s? Nice. Some local artists. And this is Willie Mae and her gown. And who out there doesn't remember Chuck Berry? That's his guitar. Sweet Little 16. And this is Henry Townsend. And Scott Joplin. He goes back pretty far, but some cool stuff. The Maple Leaf Rag. Eugene Field made his name as a newspaper reporter. And this is a picture of Sarah Tisdale. She was a poet. And this is Stanley Elkin, a comedian. Ivory Perry got St. Louis attention during the drive for civil rights in the 1960s and 70s. Not sure how this relates to the civil rights, but it's pretty cool looking to see those old cars out front. Equal rights, not special rights. This is a pretty interesting museum. If you're in St. Louis, it's upstairs. Check it out. U.S. Marines, the Navy. Pretty neat looking posters. Voting for women. That's a cool photo. Let me tell you about St. Louis, bud. What do we have here? Personal items from a war hero. It's cool. And I would presume that's him and his wife. Looks like we have some businesses from the past. Dorsey's Garment Company. Chiropodist. Anyone knows what that is? Leave a comment below. McDonnell Douglas. One of our bigger manufacturers. You can see the full-size one at the Science Center. There's a picture of it being made. And a machinist toolbox. Just thought I'd give you a quick update. The Missouri History Museum is free to visit, and it's pretty cool. The St. Louis Motor Carriage Company. Well, now is a good time to hit that like button. This video is almost over. Got one more thing to show you. The Moon Car Company. I think I saw one when I was at the Transportation Museum in St. Louis. Speaking of moon cars, here's one right in front of us. Uses a tiller to steer. Well, I know one thing. If I could buy a Doris for that price, it'd be sold. Well, that was quite the interesting museum. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you someplace or another. And don't forget to subscribe and like and share, and have a great day. Bye. Stay tuned for more adventure to come. Subscribe, like, share, and thanks for watching. Bye.